Okay. So very good morning, dear students. We learned together geometry, and yesterday we have started that chapter number 3 and also covered all the practice sets of that lesson. So today we will see that problem sets, and we are starting here problem set 2. Okay, the lesson parallel lines. So here you can see problem set. The first example of this problem set, that is MCQ type question. You have to choose the correct alternative and write the complete statement along with its right option. Yes. So see, the first example is given here. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then the sum of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is. Now the options are given here. Okay. Let me draw the diagram that will be help to understand easily. Here two parallel lines are given and it's transversal here. Okay, so two parallel lines along with their transversal. Now what is given? That sum of interior angles. Okay, so which are the interior angles? Interior angles are those lie within two parallel lines. So we have to write what is the sum of interior angles. Okay, so as we know the property, interior angles on same side of transversal are supplementary. Okay, now supplementary means they together measure 180 degrees. So the correct option is here 180 degrees. So you have to put here the correct option and complete the statement. Yes. Now another, see second one here. The number of angles formed by a transversal of two lines is, okay, so how many number of angles formed because of two parallel lines or two lines and their transversal? Here are the options. Okay, now we will understand it again along with a simple diagram. Here are the two parallel lines. Two lines also you can take. That is not compulsory to take the lines parallel. Okay, here the transversal. Now the number of angles, those form, if I will write here, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So how many angles are formed? That is 8. So the correct option is 8. So you have to write here. Right? Now see another one. A transversal intersect two parallel lines if the measure of the angles is 40. Measure of one of the angle. Here the statement is incomplete. So please understood it. If the measure of one of the angle is 40 degree, then the measure of its corresponding angle is. Okay, so let's recall the property for this. Okay, the property of corresponding angles. And as we know, the corresponding angles are congruent to each other. So if one of the angle will be 40, its corresponding angle will be also 40 because those are congruent to each other. Okay, so here one of the pair here, I took it here, that is corresponding angle, that is one of the pair. And if one will be 40, the another will be also 40. So the right option here you have to write, that is 40 degree. Okay. Now see another one. Fourth example. Here in triangle, it is understood here the symbol triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, angle A equal to 76 degree, angle B equal to 48 degree, and you have to find the measurement of angle C. Okay. So here again, a very simple property. We all know that sum of the measure of all angles of a triangle are 180 degree. Okay, so if two of them are given, then we can easily find the value of rest of the angle. Okay, so here, suppose that is triangle ABC, angle A is given 76 degree, B is given 48 degree. Okay, so how we will calculate it? Write the equation that angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal to 180 degree, right? Now put the value A equal to 76 degree plus B is given 48 degree. As we have to find angle C, write it as it is, angle C, and then that is equal to, complete the equation, that is equal to 180 degree. Now sum of those two numbers get subtract from 180 degree. Okay, the next step, carry it properly, then I will subtract the total here, that is 180 minus 124. Okay, and what will be the answer? That is 56 degree. Right? So by this way, you have to calculate, as MCQ question is given like that. So no need to write the solution. Every time, no need to write the solution. Just you have to do this rough work and choose only correct option and write it as an answer. Okay, this all will be rough work regarding MCQ questions. If that will be asked for 1 mark, then you have to do all the steps. Those are necessary to take marks. So here that will be as a rough work you will do. Now our correct option, that 56 degree, right? So choose it, that is 56 degree. Okay, as the question is here, see, I'm going back again. See, select the correct alternative and fill in the blank. So as per the question given, we have to write the complete statement along with answer. But in case of MCQ, in your final exam, there will be only choose correct option. So you have to write for the answer, as here, see one of the example, our answer is option number C. So for first, the answer is option number C. That is the way you have to write. Okay? Because the question will be asked, choose correct option, only that much. Right? So now here, the fourth option we have completed here. Now see fifth one. Two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal. If measure of one of the alternate interior angle is 75, then the measure of other angle is. Okay, so here you have to recall the property of alternate angles. Okay, so what is the property of alternate angles? Alternate angles are congruent. Okay, Here two parallel lines along with their transversal. And where is the alternate angles here? Alternate angles where the symbol like this Z it forms. Those are the alternate angles, right? And alternate angles are congruent. So if one is given 75 degree, its pair will be also 75 degree. Okay, so right here your answer correct option, that is 75 degree. Understood all the 5 MCQ type here questions. Now here we will go for another example. Second example is here. Now let understood what you have to write here. First, what is given here in the diagram, ray PQ and ray PR are perpendicular to each other. See, ray PQ, this one, and ray PR. Okay, these two rays are perpendicular to each other. So those are denoted by 90 degree angle. See the symbol here. Okay, those are perpendicular to each other. Now we have to take point B and A are in the interior and exterior of angle QPR respectively. Respectively means first point and first option. So B is interior point. So within the angle, inside the area of the angle. So angle is this one. Our primary angle is this one. And the interior part of this angle is here. Okay, this is the complete interior part. Now within this point, area, one of the point B here I have taken. Okay, and the another point A is exterior. Okay, so the exterior that is here. Okay, you can take it on this side also. So point A is exterior point. Now ray PB and ray PA. So we have to draw ray PA and PB. So here see ray PB and this ray PA. Okay, so we have to draw two rays and the point should be taken in which manner that those two rays will be also perpendicular to each other. ओके सो ये जो है ये रे और ये रे, तो ये जो एंगल फॉर्म होगा वो भी 90 डिग्री होना चाहिए. ओके तो पॉइंट्स ऐसे लो कि ये एंगल 90 डिग्री पे फॉर्म होगा. ओके अंडरस्टूड. The diagram is not given in a textbook. You have to draw by your own here, right? So because as the solution will be very easy, just that is a point of thinking how to take it. Okay. Now draw a figure showing all these rays and write. Now we have to write the figure we have drawn here as per the details given. Okay. Now we have to write the pair of complementary angles. A pair of complementary angle means the angles those together measure 90 degree. Okay, complementary means the angles which measure 90 degrees. So you have to write the pair of complementary angle. Okay, so which is the pair? That one angle is this one, 90 degree. Okay, so let's write the name of this angle, that this RPQ. Here RPQ is 90 degree. Okay, so now this single angle is 90 degree and it forms together with two angles. Okay, which one is there? That if the ray we will consider this one, the half of the angle is this and another is this. They together measure 90 degree. So write the name of angle, that RPB, that means this angle, plus BPQ, this another one. Okay, so that is the pair which measure together 90 degree. Understood the meaning? You have to write those two angles together whose measure will be complementary. Whose measure will be complementary means together they measure 90 degree. Okay. Now next. Okay. So as for this angle, we write the solution. Now another one angle. Okay. This was the first pair. Okay. Now second pair you can also write here that this angle also measure 90 degree. Okay. So the two angles here you can write for it that angle APR, angle APR plus angle, started from again RPB, right? So that is another pair. So write it here, angle APR plus angle RPB equal to 90 degree. That is another pair. So two pairs you can write here. Okay, for the pair of complementary angles. Yes. Now the second option is you have to write pair of supplementary angles. Pair of supplementary angles. Now supplementary means the angles measure together 180 degree. Okay. Now the angle measured together 180, that means here first angle that is 90 degree, we know that is 90 degree. Okay. And the another that should be 90. Okay. That is here also another one is 90. So that 90 measure together 180. So let's write the name of both the angles. So first is, those are separately written over here. Each one measure 90 degree. And together as they need pair, so together we have to write them as 180 degree. So the name of the angles here, see angle APB, here angle APB plus angle RPQ. Put up the measurements, do the total. Okay, so that is the pair of supplementary angles. Okay. Now one of the option of same question, a pair of congruent angles. Okay. Congruent angles means whose measurement will be same, those are congruent to each other. So same measurement, so that is already given that this angle is 90. This APB, as those two rays are perpendicular to each other, the angle between them is 90. Okay. And the previous angle, the first angle we have drawn, that was here angle RPQ, that is also 90. So those are congruent to each other. So right here the measurement of each one, that APB is 90 degree and angle RPQ is equal to 90 degree. So as the measurement of both the angles is same, those are congruent to each other. Okay. So here the measurement is as per the measurement. The equation is written over here. So as they need the congruent, make the correction, write here symbol congruent. Okay, that is the symbol congruent. Right? So that example is very easy example. All the example of this practice set, those are easy and will be asked for 2 marks only, because no more solution, no more steps of the solution here. Now see third example. Prove that if a line is perpendicular to one of the two parallel lines. Okay, so basically here two parallel lines. See, I have drawn line AB is parallel to line CD. So two parallel lines. Now the another line that is perpendicular to one. Okay, so here if that is another line and that I have drawn perpendicular to first one. Okay, so first line, parallel line is AB, and to it the third line here I have drawn it perpendicular, and you can see the symbol here. Okay, it means it is perpendicular. Now we have to write here as a solution that it is perpendicular to the other line also. So the same line which is perpendicular to first parallel line, that will be perpendicular to second line also. That we have to prove here. Okay, so if look at the diagram here carefully. If this line is perpendicular to first one, the angle will form, that will be 90 degree here. Okay, and those two are parallel lines. This line and this line, those are parallel line. And if we consider this as a transversal, then because of two parallel lines along with their transversal, the angle formed this one is corresponding angle. This angle and this angle, those are corresponding angles. And we know the property that corresponding angles are congruent. So if one is here 90 degree, okay, as it is given perpendicular, okay, so it is sure that it is 90 degree. So the another angle will be also 90 degree, because those are corresponding angles, right? So as the angle here, that will be also 90 degree, this line is perpendicular to second line also. So that we have to write that it is perpendicular to other line. It proved here, okay? So just now, whatever I explain you along with the diagram, that should be written in proof form. Okay, this is only the oral explanation. So see here, what is given, you have to write. Yesterday only I told that if they ask prove, in any example, if they will ask prove, then you have to write in theorem form. Write given, write to prove, and then write proof. Okay, so what is given? That all is given. Okay, the statement is given. You can draw the diagram as per the given statement. It is not given in your test book. So draw it before and then write. What is given? Line AB parallel line CD. And line EF intersect them at point P. Okay, here is the intersection point P. And the another point of intersection of second line is point Q. Okay, so line EF intersect them at point P and Q respectively. Okay, so that it means that it is perpendicular. Line EF is perpendicular to line AB. Now we have to prove the same line line EF is perpendicular to other line also, that is CD. Okay, so I told before that by corresponding angle property, you can write the solution. So use this to prove जो हमने स्टेप लिखा था उसी को हम यूज करेंगे यहाँ पे. ओके, कि फर्स्ट लाइन जो है उसको ये ट्रांसवर्सल परपेंडिकुलर है. ओके, सो हियर लाइन EF perpendicular to line AB, that is given. So as it is perpendicular, the angle within them, that will be 90 degree. So angle EPB, that is given, just wait, angle EPB, that is given 90 degree. Okay, so if those two lines AB and CD are parallel and EF will be their transversal, then angle EPB is congruent to angle PQD. So where is PQD? That angle PQD, right? Those will be congruent to each other. This angle and this angle, those will be congruent to each other. Why congruent? Because those are corresponding angle. As the lines are parallel along with their transversal, that will be one of the pair of corresponding angles. Sorry. So that angle will be also 90 degree, angle PQD. Angle PQD, that will be also 90 degree. So the line EF will be perpendicular to line CD also. Okay, that we have to prove, and here it get proved. Understood? Now go to the next example. That much is the solution. Okay, of only 4 to 5 lines. Again, easy example. See what is it? In the given figure, measure of some angles are shown. See here, the measure is given along with your diagram. Here one and here. Okay, using the measure, find the measures of angle X and angle Y. Okay, angle X is mentioned here and Y is mentioned here. Okay, and hence show that line L parallel line M. Line L is parallel to line M. So here two of the steps of solution. One in one, we have to find the measurements of those two angles, and in another one, we have to show two lines, those are parallel to each other. Okay. Now see how you will find the value of angle X and Y. See here. Right? X means here only whatever it is mentioned, that angle. And Y is here, that angle. Okay. So see, the angle is given here 130 degree. And the angle X is vertically opposite to that angle. So the property we know that vertically opposite angles are congruent to each other. Okay, so that X will be also 130. Okay, X will be also 130. And for this angle Y, the same property. Here that angle is given 50 degree. Angle Y is vertically opposite angle to it, that will be also 50 degree. Okay. So for both here, the reason will be vertically opposite angles. Okay, and write the solution for each one. Okay, write the measurement of each angle. That angle x equal to 130 degree and angle y equal to 50 degree. Okay, now see here the second one we have to find that line L parallel line M. Now see in the diagram, if that x is 130 degree, okay, that is 130 degree. Okay, now those two angles means this angle x and this angle whose measurement is given 50, that is interior angles. Okay, those two are interior angles, and the property of interior angle is interior angles, those are supplementary. Okay, that means those should measure together 180 degree. Now see here, if we added here 130 degree plus 50 degree, the sum of it will be 180 degree. That means by interior angle property, those two lines are parallel to each other. So let's write it. Do the sum of both the angles, that x plus 50 equal to 180. Write the equation for it like this, that measurement of angle x plus angle 50 degree. Okay, then put the value. You can write the separate equation also, that angle x plus angle 50 degree equal to 180 degree. Okay, then put the value. Angle x here 130 degree plus 50 degree equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now here the steps are written over here together, that 130 degree plus 50 degree, that is 180 degree. Okay. Now here that whatever I explained, that angle x degree and angle 50 degree are pair of interior angles on line L and line M. Okay, and line N is their transversal. So by interior angle test, both the lines are parallel to each other. Understood? Everywhere you have to recall the properties of parallel lines and their transversal, different angle formed because of those three lines and their properties. Okay. Now see another one. What is the example here? Line AB parallel line CD, parallel line EF. That means three of the lines, those are parallel to each other. See in the diagram, line AB parallel to line CD, parallel to line EF. Okay, and line QP is their transversal. So line QP is their transversal, right? Now the sum of the angles are mentioned here, X, Y, and Z. Okay, now ratio in between the angle Y and Z is given, that is 3:7. Angle Y and angle Z, the ratio is given 3:7. Then find the measure of angle X. Measure of angle X. We have to find it. So as the ratio is given, we have to take a common multiple. Any alphabet you can take here. Here I have taken M as a common multiple. Okay, so if the ratio is y is to z is given 3 is to 7, the value of y will be first number, that is 3, and the common multiple along with it, that is m, and the z equal to 7m. Okay, mark it as equation 1. Okay, now as we know, line AB is parallel to EF, that AB is parallel to EF. The angles, angle X and angle Z, those are alternate angles, right? So whatever will be the measurement of Z, that will be same for the measurement of X, because alternate angles are congruent. So angle X, angle X equal to angle Z. So as Z is 7m, X will be also 7m. Understood? X will be also 7m. Now see here. See in the diagram. The values we find here. One second. See the diagram here. As X is 7m and we know Y is 3m. Okay. And those two lines are also given parallel to each other. Right? So the angle formed here, those two angles, X and Y, those are interior angles. Right? See here, you can see angle X and angle Y. Those are interior angles. So what is the property again? Interior angles are supplementary to each other. Right? Supplementary means again together 180 degree. Every time I am repeating the property. Okay. So if we will write the equation like, see the equation here. Okay. See what will be the equation? That angle X plus angle Y equal to 180 degree, because interior angles, interior angle property, you can write the reason also, interior angle property, as those are supplementary, that is 180 degree. Now put the measurement. X we know 7m, Y we know 3m, okay, equal to 180 degree. Now add it together, 7m plus 3m, that is 7 plus 3, 10m, equal to 180 degree. Okay, so those 0, 0 will get cancelled, or you can do the calculation like this, that here, what is the step? That 10m equal to 180 degree. So to find the value of m equal to 180 degree divided by 10. So 0, 0 get cancelled. What will be the value of m? That is, here what remains? M equal to 18 degree. Okay, as 0, 0 get cancelled, the 18. So m equal to 18 degree. Now we have to find the measurement of X only. Okay. So for x, what is the equation? That x equal to 7m. Now put the value of m here. That's 7 into 18. And 7 into 18, the final answer, that will be 126 degree. The angle x, that is 126 degree. Yes, understood how to write? The first you have to see the diagram. Here, that angle y and z, together you have to take it. Now with common multiple, decide their value, that y equal to 3m and z equal to 7m. Okay. Now as angle x and z, those are alternate angles. So what will be the value of z? That will be also same for angle x. So x will be also 7m. Now using the property of interior angle, here you can see it. Interior angle, you can find the value of x. Yes. Now let's see another example. Here, if line Q parallel line R, you can see here line Q is parallel to line R and P is their transversal. This line P is their transversal. If A equal to 80 degree, that the value of angle A is given 80 degree. Find the value of F and G. Here, value of F and value of G. Okay. See, simple. By diagram, by using these details, you can only, without writing the solution, first you can very easily decide what will be the value. See, A is 80. Okay. Which we have to find, just mark it before. So we have to find the value of F and another G. Okay, now see, as A is 80, okay, that D will be, by linear pair of angle, you can find the value of D, that will be 100. Okay, if D will be 100, F, that is alternate angle with D. D and F, those are alternate angle. So D will be 100, then F will be also 100. Okay. So F will be 100 degree. Okay. Or you can use the property that if A is 80, the C will be 80 because vertically opposite angle. And if C will be 80, the F will be 100 because those are interior angles. C and F, those are interior angles. Okay. So if C will be 80, those together should measure 180. So by that way, the F should be 100. Then and then only the total will be 180. Understood? So by that way also you can find. Again, one more property. If A is 80, E will be also 80 because corresponding angles. Okay. And E will be 80. Then the F will be 100. Why? Because linear pair of angles. And linear pair of angles together measure 180. So if A is 80, by corresponding angle property, E will be 80. And then F will be 100. Okay. Now simple. By all those ways, you can find the value of F. Now find the value of G here. If F is 100, linear pair of angle, F and G, those are angles in linear pair. So if that is 100, that will be 80. Together it gives 180. Okay. Now another way that E will be 80. As we know, this 80, this will be 80. And G and E, those are vertically opposite angles. So E will be 80, then G will be also 80. So by any way, you can write the solution here by any way. Okay. That is not necessary. Use the property which I have written in this slide. Okay. So I will not explain the solution here because whatever the different ways I explain here, you can use any one of them. Okay, just write it systematically along with reason for the steps wherever it is necessary to write. Right? Okay. Now see 7th example. Line AB is parallel to line CF. Line AB, see here. Line AB is parallel to line CF. CF means you can also take PF. Okay, the complete line. And line BC parallel to line ED. This BC is parallel to ED. Means these two vertical lines, not vertical, but okay, little bit, we can say it. These two vertical lines are parallel to each other and these two horizontal lines are parallel to each other. Then we have to prove angle ABC. Where is angle ABC? See the mark. Angle ABC. This angle. Okay. And angle FDE. Angle FDE. This angle. Those equal to each other. Right? So again write given. Whatever given, the same. This and this. Copy it down. What to prove? This one. Again, write it here to prove. And now the proof. Okay. So, see the proof here. Line AB parallel line PF. Okay. See, regarding those two lines, if those are parallel, and we will take BC as their transversal. Okay, two lines are parallel to each other and their transversal is this one. Okay, then the angles formed here, that this angle and this angle, those are alternate angles. So those will be congruent to each other. Write the three label name for each angle. Those will be congruent. I am just explaining the concept here, what you have to write. Okay. Those will be alternate angles and will be congruent. Now in second case, what you have to do? Okay. The first you understood, those two will be alternate angle. Now in second case, what you have to do, that the BC and ED, those two lines, line BC and line ED, those are parallel to each other and CD will be their transversal. That CD will be their transversal. Now here again, okay, this angle, एक second, those get hide because of my transversal. So let me draw it properly. Okay, so here this mark, see this angle and this angle, those are corresponding angles and will be also equal to each other. Okay, now see equation 1 and 2. Angle BCD, that is common in both the equation. So BCD के साथ ये एंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट है, फिर BCD के साथ ये एंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट है. मतलब ये कैसे फ्रेंडशिप हो गया कि A का फ्रेंड B है, B का फ्रेंड C है, तो A और C भी दोनों फ्रेंड हो सकते हैं ना, बिकॉज फ्रेंड का फ्रेंड फ्रेंड होता है ये टाइप में. ओके, सो the rest of the two angles, those will be congruent to each other, right? So वही मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है कि see here, which was the two angles, that this one, sorry, this ABC and angle FDE, ये common है. Okay, those will be equal to each other. ABC and FDE means here ABC and FDE. That we have to prove here only. ABC and FDE. See, it get proved. Understood? So the last example here only, the example number 8. As because of lack of the time, we are not continuing this example, because as the example is very easy, but it is lengthy to write the steps. It's very easy, students. You can refer, you can take the screenshot of the slide, or you can search it by any other means. If you have the solution, you can see it from, you can see from it also. You can take the screenshot here. And the last slide now here. Okay, now one more slide is there. Okay, so that much is the solution for 8th example. So like this way, we completed here problem set 2. So thank you for watching my online class. Do your studies well and have a happy time today.